Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to another episode of Smite. Once again I am playing Arena. I'm actually playing Ah Muzen Cab, who is the Mayan God of Bees. I'd never played this character before until this game. Don't know why I picked him. I think it was just I saw him and thought, yeah, why not? I'll give him a go. I am playing with the auto buy on because I don't really know what I'm doing with this character at this point. During the loading screen I don't even know his skills. This again is post commentary. We are up against a Nemesis and a Vulcan that have some mastery, so there's potentially some experienced players on the other team. So I have a few skills with this character. My passive is an ability called Bees, which infects enemies and they take damage every half a second for 3 seconds. The bees also spreads to other uninfected heroes. Now what you've just saw me drop there is my first ability, which is my hive. Now I can have up to 6 hives. I'm just trying to destroy the enemy Vulcan's turret there. I can have up to 6 hives at any one time. And while I'm within 80 feet of a hive, I'm just putting another one down there, you can actually see the radius of the first one. While I'm within 80 feet of a hive, I get increased movement speed, I get increased attack speed, and I also get some health regeneration while I'm within their radius. Also, if any enemies come near them, they will get infected by the bees. They can be destroyed with auto attacks, with standard attacks, but standard attacks only. I decided to start trying to pop them down behind these pillars because I figured it would give me a better line of sight. Now what you just saw me fire off there was Swarm. That's my second ability. It fires out in a straight line, doing damage to everything it hits and infecting them with bees. Got Thor trying to go on me there, so I've got to be a little bit careful, though our Vulcan does try to take a hit at him, and our Vulcan drops down his turret. So I have 2 other abilities. My ability number 3 is Honey, and I'm just replacing a hive down there that was destroyed by their Nemesis, I think. So my Honey ability actually works as a slow. It lasts on the ground for 3 seconds. Now I actually misread the tooltip for it. What I didn't realise is that it gives you a movable target, which actually allows you to spray it over a slightly larger area as opposed to just putting it down in a single spot, as Arkali gets the kill on the enemy team's hell. And what happens with the honey, which is what I'm trying to spray there, as you can see I made a bit of a patch of it. Spraying honey actually slows down any enemy team that's in there, and I actually managed to get the kill on their Nemesis. That's my first kill. And if I drop honey within 55 feet of a hive, then the bees from the hive will come to protect the honey, and they will do damage to anyone in the honey. And if someone tries to leave the honey, it will infect them with bees. So very, very good. Now my ultimate, which I've already used at this point, is called Stinger. It fires a sting out in a straight line, which does a lot of damage to any enemy gods it hits. If it kills an enemy god, the stinger is dropped on the floor, as our Hades kills their hell. If I manage to run over the stinger lasts for 4 seconds once it's on the ground. If I manage to run over it and pick it back up, it reduces the cooldown on the stinger ability by 80%. So instead of 100 seconds, it goes down to like 20 seconds. So their Thor was trying to chase down our Athena. I decided to go in there. He's jumped off somewhere, couldn't see where he went. So I'm being very careful to try and get hives down absolutely everywhere. The more coverage I have with these hives, the better it's going to be for me, because it means that more of the arena I will have, the better movement speed and the better attack speed. So I'm just trying to stay out of the way and mop up creep waves. Their Shibalanke is coming in on us along with their Hell and their, well, everybody basically. Now this is Shibalanke's ability, which basically stuns people. It gives him certain buffs as well, like allows him to move. Right, lots of kills going on there. And I got an assist. Dropped a hive accidentally, hit the wrong button, and Athena got the kill on Nemesis. So yes, that ability of Shibalanke's, it actually gives him some increased range on his abilities. I think it gives him faster movement speed as well. But it does have a bit of a nasty stun to the opposing team. Now, what I didn't realise, because I had to go and look it up because I wondered how you got out of it, I kept getting caught by it. It only stuns you if you are moving when it reaches the end of its countdown, so the trick is to actually stand still. I hadn't worked that out during this game, so every time he uses that ability, I pretty much get stunned every single time, because I'm just trying to outrun it. But as I've said before, I'm not a pro at this game. I played it a little bit in alpha when there was only about 10 gods in it. Never played it during beta. I'm just teleporting back to base here. And I've literally only been playing it for a couple of weeks. So out of all of the gods, and I've got all the gods unlocked because I have the ultimate god pack, but out of all of the 50-something gods, I think I've only played about sort of 10 or 15 of them. So a lot of them I don't really know how their abilities work. So sprayed my honey and missed absolutely everybody there. Our Carly gets another kill on their hell. I've only got 1 kill at this point, but I do have 3 assists, which I'm quite happy about. So I go in there with my swarm and manage to get a kill on their Thor, using my auto attacks and my stinger, and I get a kill on their nemesis. Going now for Vulcan, drop my honey to try and slow him down. No hives in range, unfortunately, so he doesn't take any damage from bees. Going to drop another hive down there. And I see their Xbalanque is having a pop at, I think it was our Hades. And once again, he fires off that ability and I keep running and get hit by the stun. But I do eventually, not during this game, but I do eventually work out how to avoid that, and in the future it's not so much of a problem. So I go in with a swarm. I was originally going to aim at the creep wave, but then I decide to go in and fire it at their nemesis. Still trying to mop up the creeps. I'm a little bit struggling for mana at this point, although our Athena is getting involved there. I'm just trying to keep the creep wave busy. I realise I can't take them out, so I literally just kite them back into the range of the defensive towers at the fountain, and they deal with them for me. I've got a little bit of my mana back, decide to go in, hit the swarm, finish off the creep wave, and it goes forward and drives back anybody that's there. Dropping down some honey just to try and slow the creep wave down, and again repopulating my hives that have been destroyed because the enemy team is pushing us back. Suddenly realised that there was a massive creep wave almost about to get into our portal. Not an awful lot I can do because I'm being chased down. The ranged creeps do manage to get through, but the melee creeps I managed to kite back into the towers and get them taken out again. So at this point, I've now gone up to 3 kills and 3 assists, no deaths, which I'm quite happy about. Still trying to take out that, and this was a bit of a mistake. I was trying to take out that turret gun of Vulcans, managed to get back into the fountain, and then managed to get slaughtered by Nemesis as I actually got into the fountain. As you can see me there, typing in chat, killed in the fountain again. Not the first time that's happened. You're supposed to be protected while you're in there because you've got your health regeneration and mana regeneration, and the enemy's not supposed to be able to get near you because of the towers, but it does happen. So just watching our Vulcan, switch there to our Athena, she's mopping up the creep wave, and now I am back in the game. So onwards I fly. So that was my first death, a little bit stupid. It was mainly because I was trying to clear that that turret that belonged to the enemy Vulcan, and I just got myself caught out of position. So I've got to go around and repopulate all my hives. Our Hades gets a kill on their nemesis. At least their nemesis isn't doing particularly well here. Trying to give a bit of support to our siege tower. Their Xbalanque was in the middle of all of that, but Vulcan managed to tidy him up quite nicely. So again, just using my auto attack on that creep wave, decide to fire off my hive in an effort to hit their nemesis, I believe that was there. I'm backing off again because I figure I'll try and help this siege minion get through if at all possible. But then it gets a little bit tricky because their Thor comes out, their Vulcan comes out, their Vulcan manages to get a kill on our Vulcan. So I thought, well, I'll back off and just try and stop their creep waves from getting too far over. Their nemesis fired at me. I just managed to move out of the way. I'm trying to hide behind Kali there because she can do a bit more damage than I can. Once again, Xbalanque's annoying ability that stuns me because I didn't realise what I was supposed to be doing. Tried to get out of the way of Vulcan's hit there. Not an awful lot worked. I managed to get the kill on Nemesis, though, by firing off my Stinger. Just trying to get out of the way here because I'm being chased down by Xbalanque, which was doing me a fair bit of damage, although I think Athena took the aggro off me on that one. So we are slightly ahead at the moment. I go back in, try and spray honey around just to try and help my guys retreat. I go for the hive. Well, I put a hive down, but before that, I go for the swarm. It's really difficult to remember the names of a lot of these abilities, but at least Ah Muzen Cab actually has abilities with names that are relatively easy to remember. So continuing to put down my hives, trying to keep them in the same places just because it breaks line of sight. And our Kali gets the kill on their Xbalanque again. Now, I am hanging back. It's mainly because I'm not too confident with this character, and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I go in with some honey just to try and slow them down. Go in again with the swarm. inflict everyone with bees. Hades gets the kill on their Thor. I get a kill on their Nemesis, and I'm going in with my auto attacks and also get a kill on their Hell as well, and then take out Vulcan's cannon. So it now puts me on 6 kills for 1 death, and I think that's pretty good for a character that I've never used before, so quite happy about that at this point. Down goes another hive, in goes another swarm to try and hit their Vulcan, putting down the honey again to try and slow them down. In comes their Givelanke and their... who is that? Is that Nemesis? So, in goes the swarm. Just missed Nemesis. She's out of range. She did get a stun from Athena, and I go in with the auto attack and manage to get another kill on Nemesis. Their Nemesis does seem to die quite a lot during this game. So, big creep wave coming in. Vulcan puts down his cannon, which is brilliant. That'll help mop up the creep wave. I put down a hive just to make sure I've got my attack speed and movement speed while I'm here. And that's the creep wave mopped up nicely. We do have a siege tower to try and protect. Their Thor drops in. Just as I notice it, I manage to stop myself and back out. Down goes my hive behind the pillar. Givelanke's annoying stun thing again, which this time I actually managed to survive, and I'm not sure how. So, I managed to get a kill there on their Givelanke again. Quite happy about that. I get behind their Hell. She's got her back to me. She is in a healing form, though, so I have to be careful. Down goes the honey. She gets a couple of hits from the towers, and I managed to pick up the kill, while Athena also gets the kill on the Nemesis, which was an assisted kill by me as well. So that's now 9 kills to 1 death and 8 assists as I go in to try and mop up the remaining creep wave. Back out towards their Vulcan. I fire off the hive, managed to take a good chunk of his health, but Kali picks up the kill. Can't say that I'm disappointed with that. Another assist. So they're starting to come back out of their fountain. Nemesis starts leading the charge, trying to take out our creep wave. I fire off a swarm to try and hit Nemesis and the creep wave, and I think I did clip some of the minions, but not all of them. Just having a look around to see where I need to put down some of my hives. I was going to have a go on Givelanke, but then realised that Thor is probably a bit more of a threat. I start chasing after him. Athena picks up the kill on their Hell. Chasing down Thor, but Kali gets him. I managed to get another kill on Nemesis. Not sure who was playing that enemy Nemesis, but I'm sure she was pretty much hating me by the end of this round. So there goes in another swarm on their Givelanke, while our Kali is chopping him into kibbles, and she gets the kill. Do get the assist on it, so that's put me on 10 kills now and 12 assists. Suddenly see their Vulcan with very low health. I run in with my honey to try and slow him down. Then I managed to go in with my swarm. Don't quite get him. I was hoping to kill him just inside the fountain, but it didn't actually work. Suddenly realise here that our Kali is being chased down by their entire team. I thought, well, I'm not getting involved in that scrap, so I run behind our creep wave, try and mop their creep wave up, and just try and hold everyone back as much as I can. So I drop some honey, I fire off my swarm, and I start using my normal attacks just to try and clear up the creep wave. Thor's doing his spin again. I thought, okay, I'll go around the other way and start doing some more white damage just to try and weaken people down. Getting a few hits on here. In goes the swarm. Kali manages to get the kill on Hell, and I get the assist. Going toe-to-toe with Nemesis here. Down goes the honey. Vulcan actually picks up the kill, but I get another assist, so happy about that. Their Thor drops in right in front of me, so I get behind him. Managed to get a good couple of auto attacks in his back, then managed to hit him with the swarm as well. Athena picks up the kill, but that's another assist in the bag for me, and another creep wave mopped up after this ranged one. So that's now 15 assists and only 1 death, 10 kills. Our Hades picks up the kill on their Vulcan. I'm attacking Nemesis, down goes the honey, and Kali picks up the kill on Nemesis, which is absolutely fine. This allows a good chunk of our creep wave to get through. Just going back to make sure none of their creep waves are actually getting near us, and we seem fine. So I teleport out back to base because I've got 3,000 gold in the bank, and that allows me to pick up my remaining items. Also gives me a little bit of recharge on mana as well. So in comes a shot from their Vulcan, does some damage to our guys. I go in with a swarm on theirs and absolutely miss. Suddenly realise here that I'm probably biting off a little bit more than I can chew because I'm facing off against Vulcan, Nemesis and Vulcan's cannon. Do manage to get back out of the way, hide behind their Hades. Their Hades goes in, so I follow. Athena picks up the kill on Thor and I get an assist. Kali picks up the kill on Vulcan. Again, I get an assist because I'd hit both of them with my swarm. I can now one-shot creep, so I'm very quick and easy to mop up the creep waves at this point in the game. Suddenly realised there that I've got a Hell to deal with as well as a Nemesis. I did fire off the swarm. Didn't quite do as much damage as I wanted, but I did manage to get the kill on Hell. Decide to chase after Nemesis, but Kali gets the kill on Nemesis. I get the assist. I do get a kill on Thor. So now on 12 kills with only 1 death and 19 assists. And at this point, I think this is going pretty well. I quite like this character. He's a hunter, which are characters that I'm usually good with. And for my first game and first time ever playing him, I'll take a 12 to 1 KD any day of the week. So in goes the swarm just to try and clear up that creep wave as quickly as possible, while our Vulcan gets a kill on their Nemesis. Their Vulcan then kills our Vulcan. And I take out their Vulcan's turret while our Athena kills their Vulcan. And again, I get another assist. 20 assists now, and then I get a kill on Jibalanke. So far, I've been quite happy now, 13 to 1. Suddenly realise that the creep waves have been left for a little while, as I get another assisted kill on their Nemesis, thanks to our Kali. I did actually reply, sorry for kill stealing on Hades, because I did accidentally take a kill that he was trying to get. And I do realise that happened. Not that it really matters in Arena. I mean, this isn't Conquest. It doesn't really matter who gets the kills as long as the enemy team dies. But I did feel the need to apologise. Got caught by Jibalanke's ability there, but I did manage to get the kill on him. I think it was the damage from the bees that actually killed him in the end. So I decide to go toe-to-toe with Nemesis. Probably not the best idea, but my Stinger is off charge now. I fire my Stinger, get the hit. It doesn't kill, but the Stinger has now dropped. You can see it there on the ground with the exclamation mark above it. Didn't quite get to it in time, though. That would have reset the cooldown quite significantly on the ability. But I got the kill anyway, so I'm happy. So that's 15 kills and 1 death. At this point, 4 tickets left. I say GG. It's very unlikely that the enemy's going to pull back. And Kali finishes off their Vulcan to take the game for us. So that is Ah Muzen Cab, the Mayan God of Bees. I quite like that character. I think he's one of the more fun ones to play. He's also one of the newer ones. No, I really did enjoy playing that guy, and I'll leave you with his little victory animation there. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I've got a few more videos that I've already done that I'm ready to upload. If there's a particular god you'd like to see me play, just leave it in the comments, and I'll see if I can play a match as that god. But until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.